Thanks for staying with us. It's now time to delve to personal finance matters, and we have the doctor himself talking about Charles Fakora, the financial doctor. He's here to take us through. We started the series that has to do with money demon. Yes, those demons that plague our finances, that plague individuals when it comes to financial matters. We're here to conclude that series, and the doctor himself is here. Or should I say the pastor who is here to deliver us
It's
from
time
the
to
demons,
cast out the demons. How are you today?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Yes, it's very important at this time of the year. We understand some of these money demons. And those of us who pray a lot, we should pray so that we can cast them or exorcise these demons. These demons are real.
But when you talk about demons, isn't it more of a spiritual thing?
Well, when you say more of a spiritual thing, I would agree with you. But we are saying, what is the scientific basis on that spirituality you are talking about?
Okay.
Yes, man, we are a spiritual being. I agree with you. But if you look at how these demons, for me, it's money demons, how they operate, they take possession of your brain. They possess it. You are struggling. They are also struggling. And when they eventually take possession, they control the decisions you are making. So at times you'll be amazed. You want to do certain things concerning your finances, you are doing the opposite. And when they now come for therapy, they say, I can't believe that I am the one that spent so much on this item. I can't believe that I'm the one that was so fearful about that investment. So when we listen to them, we will now know that yes, it is the money demons that are working. And thank God, we now have a way of exercise. I don't want to be sounding like a pastor. I'm just a financial therapist. But we have seen simple ways in which they can take care of some of these demons. The most important thing is to recognize these demons, and you can exercise them on your own with the advice from a financial therapist.
So maybe we should have a recap of some of the demons and then talk about solutions.
Yes, we've already mentioned the very first one. That demon, when it takes possession of your brain, it's coming with so many other demons. Procrastination. We mentioned that. And how do we say we are supposed to take care of it?
Okay.
You know, we mentioned it the last time. You know, just do it now. What you have set for yourself, just do it. We also mentioned the demon of entitlement. Once that one takes possession of your brain, you say, after us, I have worked so hard now, I should spend as much as I want. Say, demon, it's end of the year, I'm entitled for that vacation. Not looking at the impact of those expenses on your finances. And you see your friends, your colleagues, if they can do it, you don't even know whether they have other sources of income or they are being supported by their parents. You don't even know. But you have that entitlement. What we are saying, how do you take care of that demon? You sleep over certain decisions you want to take concerning your finances.
Okay.
We also have the dangerous demon. We don't know where that one is coming from. You know? Maybe it's coming from the pit of hell. Jealousy. Jealousy. You are not interested in hearing other people's financial success. But you need to celebrate with them, because one day yours will also come. So that demon called jealousy, when it possesses you, it takes control of every part of your body, all your being. How do you exercise it? Set your own financial goals, and gradually you will achieve those things those people have achieved financially.
And also celebrate with people.
Yes, celebrate with people. Yes.
In other words, when it comes to the issue of jealousy regarding finance, that means that individual who is possessed by this demon will just go about impulsive buying to match up with other folks. Is that what it means?
No, not really.
Okay.
What they do is they are not just happy seeing people, being successful in terms of their finance.
Okay.
And like you said, okay, because of that, they just go about doing anything they want to do.
Just to match up?
Not to match up, even to their detriment, because they are jealous of this person. When they should be concentrating how to improve their own finance and achieve what those other persons have achieved, not being jealous of them. And that's why I say, to exercise that demon, set your own financial goals.
Okay.
And of course, when you also achieve and you are moving, then that jealousy tends to be reduced. That's it. Another big demon again, fear. That demon,
I guess that's the biggest.
yes, it paralyzes you. You are afraid to do any investment. You are afraid to even look at your bank statement. You are afraid to even go to your financial therapist. You are just afraid of anything concerning finance. You are just afraid. It's fear.
Okay.
And how do you take care of that demon? Start small and build confidence over time. Yes,
Start small in terms of savings,
your investment,
and
or any investment, whether it is savings, investing in a business, just start small and gradually build your confidence. Then,
Okay.
because there is no investment that is 100% guaranteed.
Okay.
You know, in a gathering, I think last week somewhere in Abuja, I was talking about multi-level marketing, and people said, "Oh, they're all the same, Ponzi scheme, everything." But if you dive deep into it, you look at it very well, you will see that there is a sense in network marketing. But because of that fear, they said, "Oh, we've been burned before, we are not getting involved in anything concerning this kind of issue." And I told them, the mere fact that people ate rice and they choked and died does not mean that we're not going to eat rice the next day. Or a child during the flood, some children drowned in my village. It does not mean that we are not going to get to the riverside now. You know, so those things are there. So the issue of fear is very, very important. That demon, for you to exercise it, using the religious words, is for you to start small and build your confidence.
Although that's not to trivialize the loss of lives during the flood, because that was a very, very precarious situation.
Yes, because after my trip in Abuja, I took some time off Port Harcourt, my village, and I saw life myself, the aftermath of that disaster. It was a real disaster. People died. And economic activities of people have been wiped out. And today they are so. I'm just begging the government to please go to Patani, Delta State, Nigeria. It's real. It's a real devastation. I saw for myself. Yam bands destroyed. I saw for myself. At the point, I was almost crying. Because these are my people. The local bridge they have connecting 2 or 3 communities was washed away.
So what are the other demons one needs to exercise before so that you can progress?
The demon of ignorance.
Okay.
That demon, just like fear, when it takes possession, you are not interested in learning anything concerning your finance. And basic, simple savings rates, investment, doing little research on your own, you are not interested. You are just ignorant. How do you exercise it? Get educated. Become financially literate.
But is it not sounding easier said than done? Because if someone has a demonic possession of ignorance and you're not interested in learning, how then do you bring yourself to wanting to get educated?
And that's where the therapist comes in. If you attend the sessions or one-on-one, they talk to you, they will tell you some few things you need to do. Just like you have any illness and you go and see
the doctor,
your caregiver, of course, he will diagnose, after examining, diagnose and make some prescription. So that's what we also do. After discussing with you, we will diagnose, make some prescription and say, please, like I normally recommend best 5 financial books, personal finance book for some of my clients to read. Of course, I won't mention the names of those books here. I will be advertising for them. But permit me, The Richest Man in Babylon is a very classic.
But is it possible to be possessed by any of these demons and not be aware of it?
Exactly.
Of course, it's possible. It's just like some persons can have illness. They are not aware that they are having that illness until they go to see their caregiver. The same also happens to so many people, they are being possessed. They just carry along. They think that is the normal. But we know, after discussing with them, that they are being possessed. How do you explain somebody who has made a lot of money and it comes to a bar or whatever, all on me, and after that, you know, he mistakenly spill one of the cups in the hotel there or in the bar there, and the hotel manager is going to explain to him, say, no, don't ever try that, and he's carrying a bunch of 1,000 naira notes and slapping the manager, say, take, what is the cost of that? He told him, okay, I'm giving you times 10 of it, take, you know, just throwing cash.
So if you're not aware, how do you know when to seek help?
Good. When your finances are not balancing, you're not moving anywhere,
Okay.
then you can now begin to say, you cannot get out of debt. You will know that you have been possessed. So by the time you talk to your therapist, financial therapist, then they will tell you some simple tips on how you can get out of that your debt.
But that would also come about, you know, realizing that the finances are not, you know,
Balancing.
or balancing in that sense. That those who as whatever business, I mean, there's a steady flow of income on a regular basis, and they just know that, okay, maybe every, you know, Friday we hit the club, we probably spend 500k, you know, TGIF. So they know that in a month they are spending like 2M at the club, and because the money is coming in, you know, is able to keep up with that lifestyle. They just continue on that path without, you know,
checking.
Yes, that's true. That's correct. But imagine all of a sudden that flow of income suddenly stops, and because they've been addicted to it, they do other things.
So do you wait till the flow stops?
Flow stops.
It might not even stop. But if they are not aware, they are being possessed. They will continue until there is a stop somehow.
Okay.
You know, and we are saying for your finances, your personal finances to be okay, you should be looking at passive income. Not the day you don't go to work, you don't earn.
Okay.
You know, for such persons, yes, such persons who have made a lot of arrangements, there is nothing wrong on a Friday if you have budgeted for it and it's not affecting your other aspects of your life.
Right.
You can have fun with your friends, as I'm planning to do very soon. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it has been budgeted. Note, we're in the festive mood now, and the last topic we discussed was how to strategically, you know, spend during this festive period. Set your budget so that whatever thing you are doing within this period is within that your budget, and you will enjoy yourself. Personal finance experts are not telling you to live a miserly life. No, we want you to take advantage, enjoy yourself, but let it be within your own budget.
Okay. Talking about, you know, these demons, we know individuals differ, and the rate of recovery would also differ.
Of course.
In instances where such an individual has gone for therapy, but it looks like that demon hasn't just, you know, been ostracized, it's still there, or the person is still struggling. You know, oftentimes more like a relapse. You have probably few months of you know, being sober and healing, and the next thing you find yourself, you know, relapsing once again. How do you expect such individuals to, you know, approach?
From experience, what we have come to realize is you can't successfully rehabilitate someone, even if it's a drug addict. They have to take that decision
Some
willingly.
do. They struggle.
Yes,
They
and that's
do.
why we support them.
Okay.
If that decision is coming from them willingly, we support them. Chances of them full recovery is there. But if somebody just force them or recommend to just come and we do all the sessions, it takes time. And like you said, they relapse again. But after those 2 or 3 relapse, when on their own, that decision is coming from them within, then the possibility of them exorcising that demon is very possible. It's not a day's job. It takes time, patience.
Because of course the demon also took time to grow.
That's what I'm saying. And the demon too, they are there. Of course, if you refer to the Bible, you know, when one comes and takes over, he invites
7 others.
Or 7 others, okay. So it's the same thing with money demon, you know. And if you even watch, I don't want to even go religious, Christ even said, that coin, look at what is there. They told him it's Caesar. Give to Caesar what Caesar.
Belongs to Caesar.
Then give to God what is God. So you need to have a balanced life. You don't just say because you want to exercise all the demon, then you will not try
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, exactly. That's the right word. You need to take care of yourself, live a balanced life, and then you can move ahead. Money demons are not necessarily there. You invited them.
Talk to us about that. How do you invite them?
You invite them because your attitude towards money, your behavior towards money, your mindset towards money gives them that avenue to be attracted to you. And once you attract them, they take on form in you. Then they gradually, like you said, develop it. And your brain is struggling with them. They are trying to possess your brain. Yourself too is trying to, and in that struggle, you see all these actions you are taking that you cannot even explain. In the outside, we'll say he or she has been possessed. Is that struggling? Today he does this, tomorrow he does this, and when at times he's able to take control fully, say, how come? What happened? Who does this? And they will tell you, have you not seen persons or people who go to a bar and after drinking, spending so much money, they come to you and say, so what's the time? After what? What have I been doing here? At that time, the demon just relaxed. They took over their own brain, and they are now making reasonable decisions. That same person again, when he gets back home after everything, the next day you see that same person in that same place again.
Quite interesting, the experience you have with these demons. I see you have had experience with dealing with different people that have struggled with the demons.
A lot of persons. And the most important thing is the mindset. They need to believe that some of these things can be taken care of. If they don't believe, then it is very, very difficult. Like somebody telling you and believing that there is no way I can save. Procrastination. And really, the way the conditions will happen, he's struggling, trying to earn more income. As he earns more income, there are expenses just waiting to consume it. And he said that there is no hope. He gives up. The demon is happy because he has won. He has taken possession. But we are saying, don't give up. You can't rule out but I don't tell this to my clients. You don't rule out the possibility of prayers too, in terms of solving some of these problems. But I don't like when people tell me they are following you from your village. I don't know. This is money you have made, and you are telling us you don't know where the money is going. And that's why planned spending, budgeting is very key, because it tells you where the money has gone. And if you don't keep that record, of course, you will say there are people from your village that are following you. And I'm wondering, they didn't come to take away the money from your pocket to get involved in this. You are the one on your own that have done those things.
Especially in a country where we can be overly religious and not take actions to deal with issues.
Yes, but again, the religious leaders, due respect to them, even the son of God himself, was a financial therapist. He was the first financial therapist. When you see that story was telling some people, a master was living, gave this one 10, gave this one 5, this one 1. The one that 10 doubled, have you? 5.
It was 5 actually. Okay, he doubled it, yeah.
There was another one he gave 2. That one doubled. The one he gave, what did he do with it? He said, Master, I know that you're a very hard man.
Well, I guess we'll have to wrap this up now before we take it all into the spiritual world.
Well, yes, that's even a topic that we are developing, and we have already started using it. Spirituality in money.
Okay. Yes. So we'll look forward to that.
Yes.
Let's wrap this up. Money too.
Of course, there is a Bible money. Yes, there is.
All right, let's finalize this.
Yes, for this festive period, let all of us be disciplined.
All right, that's a very good way to wrap it up. Thank you so much, Charles Fakraha, for always enlightening us on ways to better manage our finances.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being live in the studio today.
All right, take care of yourself.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll be delving into the world of social media. Please stay with us.